They are trying to ban free speech. Oh my goodness. Listen, let me just start off by saying this. I'm not anti-Semitic. I don't hate white people. I don't hate Israelis. I don't hate Palestinians. I love everybody, okay? Let me just say that to put that out there, okay? Let me just preface with that. Having said that, having said that, I am losing my mind because what I'm talking about, we have the GOP. There was a hearing, education hearing, and they brought a Penn, they brought MIT, and they brought Harvard. And I kid you not, Republicans, GOP, were advocating for banning free speech on college campuses. Damn. I kid you not, I couldn't believe what I was hearing. They were advocating for censorship. You know, the same thing they keep on crying about, more censorship, this is censorship, this is censorship. This is what they were advocating for in this hearing. Now, after racking my brain, trying to understand why are they doing this, I'm trying to piece together, what is it in this scenario that doesn't seem to be similar to other scenarios? And you know what I found out? Eureka, okay? After hours and hours and hours of reading and looking into cases and what's going on, I come to find out that what they are advocating for is a ban on free speech due to anti-Semitism. That's correct. That's correct. I don't know what to tell you, okay? I don't know what to tell you. I'm listening to some of the clips, okay? Because Fox News is going crazy with it. I'm listening to some of the clips, and you have this woman talking about, is infantada okay? Is that okay to say on the college campus? All right.
Why did Penn let Professor Ahmad Amala off the hook, who led hundreds of students in chanting, "There's only one solution, Intifada revolution"? Why does that professor still have a job at your university?
And the professors are going, well, we agree with the First Amendment. Whereas, hey, you can say what you like. We don't necessarily have to agree with what they're saying. But depending on the context of them saying infantada or whatever, then yes, it would be allowed on campus.
Representative, our approach to speech is as I identified. It follows and is guided by the United States Constitution.
Bruh, they do not like hearing that, bruh. They did not like hearing that. Oh my gosh, this is anti-Semitism, anti-Semitism.
Can you not say here that it is against the code of conduct at Harvard?
We embrace a commitment to free expression, even of views that are objectionable, offensive, hateful. It's when that speech crosses into conduct that violates our policies against bullying, harassment,
Does that speech not cross that barrier? Does that speech not call for the genocide of Jews and the elimination of Israel?
Bruh, there was one point where she's trying to get them, hey, do college campuses approve of talking about genocide? Is that what you guys approve of? Huh? Is that allowed? Is that accepted? And the woman's like, listen, as long as there's no action behind it, I may not agree with it, okay? I or the college, Harvard, Penn, MIT, we do not agree or endorse that speech. However, given that we live in America, okay, in line with the Constitution, they are allowed to say such things.
We embrace a commitment to free expression and give a wide berth to free expression, even of views that are objectionable.
You and I both know that's not the case.
I want you to understand that these mofos on these liberal campuses, they were advocating for the First Amendment. They were advocating for freedom of speech while the right was trying to ban it for, what it seemed to be under the command, under the demand of what seemed to be Ben Shapiro. Okay, that's what I'll just say. It seems that when it comes to black people, I'm honestly getting whiplash because I've had white people say, hey, don't allow them don't give that word power. And y'all know the word, the hard R. You hear it and you're like, yo, what the, right? Hey, don't give it power, okay? Don't give it power over you. Just dismiss it and move on. Is that not what they say? Okay, they get to have little reenactments of what happened with Derek Chauvin and George Floyd. And when they say, hey, you gotta have tough skin, all right? You gotta get over it, all right? You can't be such a snowflake. That's what they have said this time and time and time again. Free speech. Isn't that what they've been screaming? Free speech. We gotta stop the censorship of the left. The left is censoring. Bro, you see why I left the right, okay? They have lost their minds, completely lost their minds. And it just seems, I don't know, because I'm making a list and I'm checking it twice. It just seems that they just so happen to lose their minds when it comes to Ben Shapiro. That's what it seems to be. Because I'm not too old to remember when Donald Trump put out an EO. That's correct. He put out an EO talking about, well, I'm going to ban anti-Semitism on college campuses. That's what I'm going to do. Now, the problem that many free speech advocates had was how they define anti-Semitism. And one of the definitions or the examples of it was criticizing the state of Israel. That, I kid you not, criticizing as far as the state of Israel and saying, hey, it's racist what they're doing. They deem that as anti-Semitism. Listen, bro, listen, I'm not too old to remember Elon Musk. Remember free speech absolutist? I remember him saying that. And the next thing I know, this man is banning the word decolonization on Twitter. Banning from C to, I forgot, whatever the saying is. He's banning that. I'm sorry, I don't recall where the words hurt you. Can you tell me? Because from my understanding, free speech absolutist, you can say anything you like. As long as it's not a call for violence. That's other than that, you're good to go. You're good to go. You can say as much asinine, crazy, derogatory things you can think of. And that's what they've been doing on Twitter when it comes to black people. They've been putting out a whole bunch of videos, no context, adding captions which are false. They've been putting out cartoons. They've been putting out memes. All these racist, anti-black things they've been doing on Twitter. But it seems only Ben Shapiro gets protection. I just find that interesting. And now we're having a hearing where you're arguing that students can't say certain things. They can't think freely. What happened to all well, I'm a free thinker, okay? I don't say what the left tells me. It seems like the Republican Party aren't free thinkers. It seems like the GOP isn't free thinkers, or else they're free thinkers up until a point. Up until a point you cross that line, they have to go and call Ben Shapiro. Hey, Ben, is this okay? No, it's not. All right, got you. Thank you, Ben. We wouldn't know if it wasn't for you. Appreciate you. We see, hey, with Candace Owens, she happened to get a little too close to that line. Ooh, I'm all about free speech, Candace. Okay, I'm all about free speech, but absolutely not. Now, I don't know about you, but one thing I can notice is a certain pattern that's going on. And it's very interesting to see all these people talking about, well, this is horrible. They shouldn't be allowed to say this. I'm like, here's the thing. Here's the thing. For all the white conservatives out there, can y'all treat black people like Ben Shapiro? Can y'all treat us like that? We greatly appreciate it, huh? We've done more for y'all than they have. They got y'all in a war right now with Gaza and all things. Okay? We haven't done anything. Okay? We've been fighting with you from the beginning. Can y'all treat us the same way y'all treat Ben Shapiro and his rally? His clan that he got going on? Is it possible? Can you do that? Is it possible? Heck, you know what? I don't even want, special privilege. Can you just treat American citizens the same way you treat Ben Shapiro? Is that fair? Okay. Is that fair? I won't even ask, because I know that may be too much to ask of you to treat black people the same way you treat other individuals. So I'm going to say everyone. Can you just treat Americans the same way you treat Ben Shapiro? Is that possible? Because I'm just flummoxed. I'm awfully confused. All of a sudden, now y'all are against free speech? All of a sudden, this doesn't count as free speech? So let me get this straight. Would this be considered hate speech? I'm going to need the GOP or a representative to speak up on this. Is this hate speech? Is this what y'all saying? Hate speech doesn't exist unless it has to deal with Ben Shapiro, unless it has to deal with Daily Wire people. Is that what the hell's that work? Unless it has to deal with PragerU people. Is that how that works? I'm just trying to figure out what do y'all stand for, okay? Because I know y'all are hypocrites. Best believe I know y'all are hypocrites, especially when it comes to police brutality and all that. So y'all are hypocrites when it comes to the Second Amendment. I already know all that. I wasn't aware of y'all being hypocrites of the First Amendment now. So can y'all give me just what constitutes as free speech to you and what is hate speech, okay? What you can criticize and who you can't criticize. I'm just curious because I don't know anymore, okay? I don't know anymore because it seems like you guys are the same thing that you accuse the left of doing. But I just find this very, very, very interesting and also concerning, right? Shouldn't you be concerned? I don't know. I find this concerning, to say the least. Anyways, guys, that's the video. Let me know what you guys think. Whether or not you believe, look, you're an anti-Semite and you're anti-white and you're just a race baiter. You're dividing people. I just can't believe it. Or if you can't believe, okay. Well, I'm not making it racial at all. I'm just merely making an observation that seems to be contradictory to what you guys happen to believe is occurring. That's all. That just seems, there seems to be a disconnect there. I don't know why, but it seems to be that disconnect happens to be consistently appearing time and time and time again regarding a certain group of people. I just call it a coincidence. I don't know. If you happen to disagree with the video, you're more than welcome to call in during Disagreement Day, which typically is Friday through Sunday. There's a number on screen. You call in, we duke it out. Either or. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please feel free to like, share, comment. Let me know what the common denominator is, because I don't know. I'm just spitballing, seeing what sticks. That's all I'm doing. Feel free to share and subscribe and that fun stuff. Till next time, guys. Be amazing.